Oke bos, oke guys, assalamualaikum guys. Kita main eFootball PlayStation ya. Hari Rabu kan. Aduh, bentar lagi lebaran guys. Oke. Mbappe guys. Duh, kok bawa turam ya. Bawa Ronaldo aja. Ngeri banget guys lawan kita guys. Di Marco ya. Ter Stegen, Belletti, Mo Salah guys. Kiper baru Courtois ya.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
Kita langsung nendang ya.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. I think opposition defences will also need to watch out for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And it's Belletti. And that should get the job done. Engages and chance! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, what a... And again! And he's following up!
Kalah terus guys.
And the ball and the shot!
Well, they won't be deterred from trying again, Peter. They have the bit between their teeth now.
Waduh.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Kok ditipu gitu ya.
Neymar, lovely feet. DiMarco, that's a decent clearance. Mbappe, either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Now it's Kimmich. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Bantu.
Oh,
Bah.
he's been caught napping. He's got away. Big chance. They've scored.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here because that's a goal.
Hi boss, how are you boss?
Was unsighted by his defense, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Ya kalah guys. Tuh, mau salah ya.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Ljungberg. And the pass is intercepted. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. Arsenal are looking to break at pace. And it's lofted
Kok
through
ke
here.
situ ya?
Guardiola. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Oh.
Dixon. Beckenbauer. And he goes cross-field. Perez chasing after it.
Kok kayak ada bisa
Good
ngontrol
run down the
bola
right.
gitu.
Lobbed in behind. No, that's been intercepted.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. You can never be short of runners in the space,
Buset ya.
as long as the space left behind is filled.
Guardiola. And it's Neymar. Now it's Beckham. Oh, nicely intercepted. Perez.
Oh.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. He's got to be in here. Now it's Mbappe. Muscular approach does pay off here.
Oh.
Bellingham. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Beckham standing over it. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's had a hit! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
That's a shade optimistic.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Dixon. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter.
Kalah
It seems
position
the team were just a
maksudnya.
bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the action is back underway.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And he's managed to get free. And Messi!
Wah, guys, guys.
Oh, taken with style. They have brought themselves an equaliser.
And it's another
Azril, assalamualaikum bang. Like, subscribe bos, ya bos.
Never know when they're beaten.
Waalaikumsalam bos, thank you bos
Arsenal
ya.
clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Kenapa dia kok lama guys? Kenapa dia kok lama guys?
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
DiMarco. Now he's off and running. That was good alertness. And here's Messi. Kimmich strokes it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Guardiola ini.
Diaz. Was somewhat off target. Dixon. Yeah, a true great in every sense of the word. Oh, good ball. Nice ball, and he's in. There's the hit.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Wah.
Pass has been well intercepted.
Minggu ya.
Belletti. Neymar. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course.
61,052.
Dixon. Beckenbauer. Costa Corta. Perez. Kimmich. Ljungberg. Kimmich. Messi.
Aduh.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Gets his pass away. Oh, shooting
Masuk
chance!
lah.
Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Aduh.
Mohamed Salah.
Maju mundur.
Neymar. Oh, that was vital. Beckenbauer gets good distance on it. Diaz. Bellingham!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that has left him in a heap. Ljungberg. Oh, perfectly measured that.
Mau belok kemana nih?
Bantu has got himself a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Mbappe. Number 10, Messi. Number 8, Joshua Kimmich. Number 15, Freddie Ljungberg. Number 13, William Saliba. Coming on the field,
That carried
number
quite a threat.
18, Thuram. Number 7, Ødegaard.
That's been
Number
cut out, well
22,
played.
Barella. Number 28,
Ødegaard.
Neymar. Number
Thuram.
17,
And that is expertly dealt with.
substitution in progress.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed. But
And the finish!
Aduh.
He should have put that one away.
Neymar was totally
Korean
aware
ya,
of
oke
how
bos.
that chance could have
Room
impacted
number
on the
ya, after
game,
this bet
and
bos,
that
after
should
this
have
bet
gone
I
in.
will visit your room bos ya.
They've played it short.
Bah.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Perez. He's cut it out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Barella, taken back almost at once. Now it's Bellingham. Neymar. Now Ødegaard.
Bah.
I think we're just about done here.
Kemana ya?
Barella. That has not gone well. Costa Curta. Not the most accurate pass. Ødegaard.
Ugh.
Eases him off the ball. Haaland. Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Thuram. Oh, good spread.
There will be 3 minutes
Look,
added time.
movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Now it's Diaz. Diaz, who's on a run down the left wing. Beckenbauer. Looking for the run.
Bah.
Bellingham!
Waduh, untung guys.
Oh, a very decent attempt.
Hehe.
So that's it. It is all over.
Dislaki
What a terrific
bos.
response it was
Oke
to
bos,
adversity.
Korean
What a
ya. Oke
fantastic
bos,
game
I will visit
from
your
those
room
players.
bos.
What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. So there it
Those
is.
of you
What
making
struck
their
you
way
most
home
about
on
that?
public
What a
transportation
game,
today,
what a
please
show
watch
of
the screen and
character.
train
It wasn't
bus
looking
times
good
from
at one
all
stage, it
local
was
major
quite
stations.
flat in the first 45 minutes. But that's how you turn things around. You get a purpose in your game, and you go for it.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Oke. Wait a second. Room number 25988-541. Okay. Neymar.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get
today's
the
match.
juices flowing. We have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. It's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
Really exceptional talent, and he could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. And I think when it comes to his position, I'm going to say probably space is it, because he finds it with such graceful movement, and his invention does the rest.
Neymar, he's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was... And now the hit! And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Douglas Costa.
Book.
He's gone for goal! It's Pires!
Waduh, udah masuk Pires, guys.
Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Neymar! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. And Messi! Oh, what has happened here? Hits one! Goal! Arsenal!
Mbappe lucky ball, eh?
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
He's through, it's one-on-one. And the shot! It's there!
Mbappe again, guys.
And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Arsenal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it. This is what good chemistry is all about.
And the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lolly. Mbappe. Played back in. He's in, surely! Great chance!
Messi.
They are rampant!
Just lucky, bos.
Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Lucky Messi.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure.
And the shot! That's another chance!
Weh.
Well, this man's contribution is, as you would expect, proving terrific.
Well, not only can a player of such high caliber show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Rice gets a good foot in there.
Bah.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Now it's Messi. Messi! Outstanding save to keep that out.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
That's really well manoeuvred. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Perez has created one goal. He's having a go! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Dixon. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way
Oh,
through.
kok diam dia, guys?
It's Neymar! Great football, shot and save.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If
Ankara
only
Messi,
he
Ankara Messi,
managed
Ankara Messi.
to retain his composure.
Now who's going to be first to this?
Arsenal have turned up with
Ankara Messi!
And the ball's come loose here. Up he goes!
Mbappe again, guys.
Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
So the manager can make it.
Number 50.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
And a quick announcement today
Arsenal
that
have been
from
more or
today's
less
match
perfect,
is now
I
on
would say.
sale in the
Their
stadium
manager's
hall.
all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Arsenal dishing out what has been nothing short of an absolute mauling. The game is surely already in the bag, but there is plenty for the boys to talk about during half-time.
Surbir 38. Room number ya. Oke, bos. After this, boss.
Here we go again.
Please make sure, boss.
So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. He's Perez! It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Rice. Got a shot away. Now then, the ball's come loose. It's anyone's ball now. Pass somewhat off target.
Mbappe
Mbappe!
again, guys.
It's in! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys. Now the finish!
Dah.
Messi. Now it's Neymar.
Neymar. Apa?
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Push.
Costa Curta. Perez. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Rice. Can he get away here? Big chance. Can he finish? And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Yeah, he can be proud of himself, the goalkeeper, for rescuing a perilous situation.
And we have our very first corner. Well read, and the danger is averted. It's Perez!
Yes.
Goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to
Iris
next?
lagi bos.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't
The
blame them.
attendance for this match was 71,600.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Rice, there he goes, motoring forward. Mbappe. Now it's Perez.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That's a nicely measured pass. And that's put
Bah.
into a promising move. And it's Neymar.
Waduh, kalah.
Played right into his path. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe! Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And it's a poor one. And he put it away! They want to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Vieira cuts it out. Messi. Rice. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Mbappe! Oh, belter!
Ngeri
A
banget buat
finish
guys.
right from the top draw. How many? Just how many? The gulf in
Just
class
lucky,
is
boss.
vast.
Well, I think
Messi
we've reached the
tired
point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Beckham.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So, time
Coming
for
on the
changes
field
on
is
both sides, actually.
Number 28. Substitutions taking place.
Beckham. 75 minutes played. Saka. Kimmich. Now it's Thuram. Great ball if he can get there. He could. It's Maradona!
Maradona.
And he hits the net. And this is getting
Just lucky,
ridiculous.
boss.
Borderline crazy.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Costa Curta. Kimmich.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
Saka!
Saka trying me.
Arsenal have their third corner.
Look.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Beckham.
Beh.
Now it's Tura.
Wah.
That is good alertness. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting, great hit.
Wah, Saka
And
guys.
yes, it's there. They are getting horribly
This
bullied,
lucky
and
boss.
it seems there is plenty more to come.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There will be
Maradona.
5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Very nicely done. Chooses to go cross-field. Beckham. Now it's Perez.
Pires.
that's fabulous.
Pires.
A lot of space ahead of him. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Added time is up,
This lucky
and there
boss.
goes the whistle. Arsenal really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Okay, boss. Thank you. I was just lucky, boss. Next, Surbir ya, Surbir. PlayStation or mobile ya. This is PlayStation, boss. 2603 5990 ya. No room ya. No room. PlayStation, bos, not mobile, bos ya. Thank you so much. It was a really fun game. Oh, thank you, boss Korean ya, for playing with me, boss. I just lucky, boss. Duduk Roma, Inter Milan, bos ya. Dapat lawan siapa, guys? Mudah-mudahan dapat lawan baik ya. Neymar, guys. Ngeri banget guys. Okay. Duduk PlayStation
Well,
bos
there's
ya.
no doubt that this is a game which holds a special
mobile,
place
boss.
in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Vitinha! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. It's their first effort on goal.
Vitinha reacted so well to bring that ball under control. Looked easy too. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Alexander-Arnold.
Mbappe, real chance!
And kept out by
Kok
the
umpan
most
tidak jelas
elastic of
semua.
saves.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Pulisic. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, that's fabulous. It's not gone well.
Tuh, kok kesana ya?
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Messi. Neymar. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reach.
Big chance! One-on-one!
Untung guys.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Neymar. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's a little off target. Beckenbauer. Now it's Perez. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Corner then.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Costa Curta. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. It's
Waduh, gak
Neymar!
masuk
It's
tuh.
run loose. Who's going to get there? Upamecano does really well to win the ball there. Corner number 2 then.
Mana backupnya guys?
Messi plays it short, and it's Perez. Can he finish?
Undang kemana? Tigisnya.
It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Costa Curta picks it up from the goal kick, and here's Thuram. That pass has been well intercepted.
Terkacir main gitu.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Messi. Messi stood his ground strongly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Kok kesana guys? Aduh.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising,
Kacau
but
gitu ya,
it's fizzled out
umpannya
into nothing.
salah-salah terus ya. Kalau skrip Konami-nya.
Aims beyond the defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Oh, what a try! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Colomwani wins the duel this time. Costa Curta. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. And it's Messi. Now it's Thuram. Now it's Neymar.
Aduh. Kok pakai
That's
luarnya?
off target.
Neymar put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Can he get onto this? Pinches it off him. Costa Curta. Perez. Rice. Vitinha. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Rice looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oh, shooting chance! Vitinha. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
So we reach the halfway point.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Hakimi ya, Cecedo. Donnarumma guys. Tendangan jarak jauh berat ya, harus crossing guys.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Pulisic.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 21.
So neither side has yet broken through. Messi. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar!
Wah, soy.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter...
Vitinha!
untung guys.
That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. That is a little undercooked. Neymar. And here's the chance to counter.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
They get a throw in.
Bah.
Looking for the runner. Dixon.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Costa Curta. And he welcomes it in. He is through here. Chance!
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Squeeze it through. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Keeper's not concerned by that.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. So Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Saka. Saka going face to face with his great rival. He's got away. Played into the box. Alexander-Arnold. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Spread out to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it...
It's Perez! In for the pieces! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And that's another good win of the ball. Ooh, perfectly measured that. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Number 7, Vitinha. Number 15, coming on the field. Number 34, Shaka. Number 3.
Costa Curta. And it's Perez.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alexander-Arnold.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Mbappe!
He's had it! Goal! Manchester United are back on level terms. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
84 minutes is number 20.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Manchester United surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
66, Alexander-Arnold.
Colomboani.
Coming on the field is number 8.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Saka. Kimmich.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Looking for options for movement. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. 4 extra minutes added on. Mbappe comes under pressure and it's come loose. Beckenbauer. And it's Perez. Perez is in a really good position. There's the hit! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Kok bisa dikasih tiang sama
Yeah, the
ini?
jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And that will be it. Nothing to separate the sides in the end.
Fine,
For the want
main
of
bang,
desire,
siya
drive
boss,
or
siya boss.
determination. No complaints. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get.
Fine. Dua 60 31 770. Ajarin gue ya. Namanya guys. Bos Tony ya. Ngeri banget guys, gulit guys. Foden Safi. Waduh, backnya ngeri banget guys. Carlos Cannavaro ya. Casillas, Bastoni 100 ya. Kita kira di atas 100.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
today's
for a
match.
showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And this place is living up to its reputation
Boy.
as one of the noisiest corners of the
Itong
footballing
offset
world.
guys.
No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Please.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Eh, kok patah-patah?
That has been cut short.
Tuh, patah-patah, bos.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Stoichkov, Foden. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Now it's Foden. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh.
And he's done it!
Well, once
Ngeri
more, it's
banget
in,
tuh
and we
placing,
can't be
guys.
surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so
Tak bisa kalau gitu
perfectly.
ya.
I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Bah.
Foden. Costa Curta does well to get it back. Messi.
Aduh, gulit guys.
Xavi is the guilty party there. Vieira. Rice. Cafu. Foden. Now it's Hullet. Rice. That's Vieira.
Tuh.
Rice.
Ih,
Defending here is really tight. First quarter of an hour gone. Arsenal
Oopsie.
finding their passes.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Xavi. Oh, important interception. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Rice.
bah.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the
Aduh.
execution was lacking. Messi. He's shifting, and the shot!
Waduh, kalau kita tak masuk guys.
And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And here's Mbappe.
Hmm.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nice ball, and he's had a shot! Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Aduh.
Perez. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now there's a fine ball. And Hullet!
Uff.
He's keen. determined to have his say.
Indonesia really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Deftly away. Great defending, strong and determined. And now they can spring out of defence. That's a fine interception. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Kena lagi tuh.
Stoichkov, Hullet, and he's had a hit! And it's in!
Bullet guys.
And this is getting better and better. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of...
He's shot a goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Perez.
Bah, kok bingung pemain kita positioningnya.
Xavi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That looks a good ball through. This might spell... Tries a shot!
Ngeri banget golit guys.
A quite incredible spell. They are flying. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Indonesia find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Stoichkov.
Stoichkov
steaming forward. Ljungberg. Mbappe. For Rice.
Waduh.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Lobbed in behind. He could be in here. We hit half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
In the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Substitution on the field. Number 17.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Arsenal can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this, and I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Played towards the other side. Ljungberg. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's been taken short.
Bah, kok bengong.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now. Pressing high and with purpose. Hullet conceives a free kick for that.
Kejam golit guys.
Rummenigge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Showing good feet. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Quickly taken. And here's Messi. Put in. Roberto Carlos defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. A noticeable change. He's going for goal.
Back
Short
na,
changes into that
guys.
pass. That's
Bisa
really well manoeuvred.
ditembus.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Masa kulit
It's
lagi,
loose, and
bos.
there's a race for the ball. Almost
Bah.
an hour gone.
This match was
And it's Messi.
70,987.
Looks for the finish. They've got to be quick to recover this.
Ya.
Dixon.
Aduh,
That
kafu
pass isn't the
sana ya.
best. Rice. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here.
Yeah.
Still no way through. The
Take on
defending
that.
here is
Yeah.
resolute. Xavi.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
It's a really well-measured ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rice.
Puh.
And that's been intercepted. You can run onto that. Gullit.
Dapat terus bulut di bola ya.
Indonesia couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Perez. Dixon. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Mbappe hits one!
Puh.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Messi proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vieira.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of move to please
Sana
any coach.
Mbappe ya. Puh. Kena blok
Well
terus, guys.
seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he get it through? Now it's Gullit. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. No, that's been intercepted.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Messi. Oh, that's nice. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running
Waduh,
on one
kok ke
side,
sana?
dogged defence on the other.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big chance! It's in!
Masuk lagi, guys.
Over the hills and far away!
Messi
No
ya.
catching them now!
Messi 105
Stylish in the extreme,
guys.
a delicious goal.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get
Aduh,
across it or
dibantai.
overhit it? Perfection.
Ya, Haaland telat masuk ya. Haaland telat masuk. Padahal Courtois sudah tinggi ya, kok jangkauannya nggak bisa menghadapi placing ya. Jamnya kurang ya,
Substitution on the
loncatnya
field.
ya.
Number 8.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Gullit.
In Tunisia are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way. Shakes to shoot. It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Flashing terus langsung guys ya guys.
And he's been Messi! And that's past the post.
Substitutions taking place. 2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had it taken off him. That is good alertness. Gets his pass away. And he's managed to get free. Rummenigge. He's found the way through. Rummenigge! And the ball's come loose here. The whistle has gone and it is all over.
Dibantai kita guys, mantap ya.
Any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Placingnya mantap bos, placingnya bos. Ada lagi? Belum ya? Tuh, dalam alam bos. Fine, rematch. Waduh, mau rematch deh guys. Oke bos, terakhir bos ya. Mau rematch katanya bos. Apakah kita akan dibantai lagi bos? Gulit ya, padahal udah siapa namanya Saliba yang jaga ya. Kreatif aja ya. Coba
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus.
Waduh,
As you can see, we've already started here. And that's put paid to a promising move. Nice sequence of passes this. Quality ball. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, this one is fairly easy for me. It's got to be Xavi. He's been there and done it all. One of the best passers the game has ever seen. A master of his trade. And always, always a great watch.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
Mana Pires ya?
Now it's Foden. He's had it taken off him. Saliba. Now Costa Curta. He's got away. Foden. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cannavaro. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Neymar.
Aduh, kontrol bolanya ya. Pas.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Foden. Into shin, bicep to
Placing dia,
bicep, and he
ketagihan
wins
placing
out.
dia guys.
Costa
Tuh.
Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That is good alertness. Barella. Dixon.
Langsung rame dia.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barella.
Bah.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Barella is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dixon. Neymar. That's very neat. Dixon.
Bah. Kok diam nih?
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Xavi goes steaming forward. He's tried one!
Masuk itu.
That is quite something!
Kok jadi bengong ya, Courtois ya?
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Indonesia have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Arsenal are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Bah.
Just lacking in accuracy.
Kok ngirimnya ke belakang ya? Gullit selalu dapat bola atas ya. Terlalu overpower Gullit ini guys.
Odegaard. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Neymar. And it's Vieira. Barella.
Tuh.
It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Nggak bisa ya jaga ya.
Perez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Waduh, udah disadari sama
He's made sure that's not getting through.
Arsenal truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
mau kemana?
Vieira. And here's Foden. Gullit. And Gullit!
Gullit kok leluasa banget Gullit ya.
That was created because of good lively movement which pretty much dictated the pass.
Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Foden. Perez. To Barella. And here's a player who has defined a generation. And here's Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added
And the
time.
referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half,
Backnya
both
ada
teams have had their
Cannavaro lagi
moments.
ya.
There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Kita ada shoot sama
It's a
sekali
dressing
guys.
room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ngirimnya.
He won't be happy with that one.
Bah.
Oh, good-looking ball. Foden powering forward here. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Aduh, kok salah ya?
That has been cut short.
Puh.
Oh no circumventing this opponent. Perez. Odegaard. Barella.
Wih,
Punches it off him.
cuma ini kok ngeri
And
banget.
it's Gullit.
Kayak pemainnya kayak
It's run loose here.
agresif semua ya tuh.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Arsenal still this single goal behind.
Langsung numpuk pemainnya itu.
Dixon.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And here's Mbappe.
Bantu. Tidak bisa sikan lainnya, tidak
Look
bisa
happy to
bekerja.
sit back for the moment here.
Yeah,
Bantu.
everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Bah.
Time and again they are repelled. Tchouaméni. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Puh.
Xavi. Driving on and making good progress. Stoichkov. Stoichkov unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Neymar proves too strong. Vieira. Odegaard. That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira. He's been shifted off it.
Kuat-kuat deh pemainnya ya.
Cuts out the supply.
Ya.
Vieira. Foden. And he's had a hit. Denied by an instinctive save.
Foden clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Tchouaméni. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with.
Waduh, kena Carlos.
Oh, red. Nice interception. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's got the shot away! He's going to be disappointed with that.
Kok aneh?
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Foden. Costa Curta running with the ball.
Bah.
Arsenal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
All
Waduh.
they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And here's Mbappe.
Waduh.
Roberto Carlos gets a foot in here. And it's Gullit. And here's Stoichkov. Ah, such a clever touch. A heavy challenge. Oh, it's come loose.
Odegaard sudah capek. Tapi sudah capek. Tuh. Aduh, Vieira capek juga tuh, guys. Aduh, udah bisa udah, guys.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Stoichkov. Number 7, Gullit.
Indonesia probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Coming on the field, number
Shifted it to the
21.
flank. Now it's Perez.
Kok Messi yang nyundul ya?
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. There's the shot!
Nggak bisa guys.
Substitutions taking place.
Padahal kesempatan baik gitu ya, di blok sama
This is a
Cannavaro.
Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Messi with the
Bah.
short one.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi, very much a man of...
Iya.
And that is it. The referee
Oke
has
bos,
seen enough.
thank you bos
That was
Fine
tense.
ya.
The two parties separated by the game's only really
Kita
meaningful
mau
moment.
cukupkan sekian dulu bos,
Intriguing
sudah
for the
ngantuk
neutrals,
bos.
unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Your reflections then, Jim.
That's a fairly
Fine, thanks bos,
demoralising loss.
sama-sama bos
They
ya.
hardly threatened, and this was about as insipid.
Jadi guys, kita cukupkan sekian dulu guys. Terima kasih semuanya ya. Jangan lupa besok sahur guys. Kita mau ini dulu guys. Absen sudah gak absen ya? Wah, absen belum. Konami minta absen setiap hari ya. Kita nebus Bastoni ini udah bisa nggak ya? Oh sudah, udah bisa guys. Dari mana dapatnya nih guys? Harus main apa ini guys? Pack aja ya. Ntar ya. Tuh. Pemainnya tetap aja. Fine, selesaikan misi. Aduh, misinya banyak banget bos. Tuh. Oh ini guys. Oh itu dapat guys. Bisa berarti udah guys. Kita rekrut Bastoni ya. Bastoni. Itu build up ya. Aduh koci tapi. Kolomuan ini Amrabat guys. Udah di Liga Turki deh sekarang ya, kamu pulang ke rumah ya. Tuh apalagi kena beli dapat D aja guys. Bastoni aja ya. Kita butuh back guys yang tinggi ya. Woi. Booster double. Ya. Dia berapa tadi? 96 guys. Lumayan. Ya. Boosternya ya kurang bagus ya. Harus punya yang bisa jadi 97 ya. Aerial defending ya. Wih, jadi 97 guys. Wih, mantap guys pas Tommy guys. Tapi speednya 86 lumayan ya. Tuh. PNC buy one bang. Waduh, mau udahan bos. PlayStation bos ini bos ya, bukan mobile bos. Besok insya Allah mobile bos. Oke guys, kita cukupkan sekian dulu guys ya. Kita cukupkan sekian dulu guys. And chemical say play against me, this is my name say ya, your brother from Iraq. Oh, PlayStation bos ya, not mobile bos, PlayStation bos. eFootball PlayStation bos, from Iraq guys. Okay guys, I think that's enough for tonight guys. Continue again tomorrow insyaallah ya. Kontrak apa lagi nih, kok banyak banget guys. Woi, Bayern Munchen sama Eropa ya. Mengambil siapa ini guys? Americano aja ya. Bauman. Oh, gak ada yang bagus guys. Ratingnya. Oke guys, see you again tomorrow guys. Insya Allah guys. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.